Hello my wonderful people, welcome to my platform. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this channel, you like what you see, please subscribe, put on your notification bell. It is very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. In this platform, I present to you news on daily basis. What I do before I present the news, I analyze it and I sit down there to watch it together with you, and we'll come to the comment section to talk about. You are free to criticize, to drop your opinion or whatever you think about the video. And I want to also use this opportunity to give credit to all those that have been using their program and my channel. May God Almighty bless you. I bring to you news about Nigeria.
The federal government on Monday announced that the criminal charges filed against Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, have been amended to a 7-count charge as against the 5 counts he was previously charged, bordering on treasonable felony and terrorism. The case, which is scheduled for 21st of October, has caused apprehension among social-cultural groups in the southeast. The Ohanes and Igbo worldwide has called on President Muhammadu Buhari to ensure that Nnamdi Kanu will appear in court as scheduled to prove to the global community that the IPOB leader is hale and hearty, while warning against usurping the judicial process. Well, in the meantime, the leader of the Islamic movement in Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zakzaky, and his wife, Malama Ibrahim, have filed a fundamental rights enforcement suit against the Department of State Services and the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, to challenge the seizure of their international passports. They said the seizure of their passports by the respondents constituted a threat to their lives, since they have denied them the opportunity to seek urgent medical attention outside the country, as recommended by their physicians. TR0UBLE, over to you for your analysis on this story.
I like the way you've juxtaposed the two stories. Thank you for that, Ochi. It's really quite worrying, the call even to be made that Nnamdi Kanu is produced in court, that it even has to be said, tells you a lot about our judicial system and the faith a lot of people repose in that system. Because of the gravity of the offenses that he's been charged with, you don't get more serious than that apart from murder, terrorism, treasonable felony. These are capital offenses. So it's looking also, obviously, politically tinged. So he really might not be produced. But I would also join to implore the federal government to produce him so that people at least see him, and not to ban the press from the court, as is also being expected that will happen. The media should be able to report. People should know these are very serious allegations, and it obviously affects even the unity of this country, which is really sacrosanct as far as I'm concerned. But in some minds, not quite. So all these things need to be addressed. We need to see justice being done, and it needs to be done timelessly, and it needs to be shown that he actually has not been tortured in detention, which a lot of people believe that he is. It's extremely important to sort of just lower the temperature in this country. As for El-Zakzaky, and the reason why you juxtaposing the story for me serves as a warning, you'll recall that since the legal travails of El-Zakzaky and his wife in December 2015, the courts have upheld their no-case submission twice, essentially saying they have no case to answer and they are still not free. The federal government has held them. The federal government has consistently flouted court orders, we've seen. Even when they went to India for medical treatment, they got there and were complaining that where they've been taken for medical treatment is completely out of the question. They've been banned from seeing their own physicians. Their human rights have been trampled on. And we also see, similar with some echoes of this Nnamdi Kanu'S case, allegations of the federal government, well, in the guise of the Nigerian army, massacring the Shiites. They claim thousands were killed. The Kaduna Judicial Inquiry said 349, including 1 soldier. Should there even have been 1 person who died so horribly? And it's not just Buhari's government, I must stress. The El-Zakzakys also claim that some of their children and followers were killed under Goodluck Jonathan's administration. So we see how rights are trampled upon. When you become an enemy of the state, literally anything can happen to you. That is the long and short of it. It's worrying.
Well said, TR0UBLE. Rufai, your analysis on this topic real quick.
For me on this, the political temperature in Nigeria is high. That's the truth. I can't say it's low because somebody wants me to say it's low. It is high. What's the bone of contention, Nnamdi Kanu? You've taken this man to court. I haven't heard they've increased the charges again.
Yes. No, that's what I just
said. Truth is, let him have his day in court. I don't understand this playbook where, and it's not only this government, like you said, I would even dial back to Olusegun Obasanjo's administration. This playbook of, okay, let's keep people in jail till the end of my tenure. Remember that was what happened at TR0UBLE? I don't understand that playbook. Let him have his day in court. Let him be tried. If the court says go, let him free man.
Yes.
If the court says otherwise, let the rule of law take its course.
Yes.
Why do we have a federal government? It's for the federal government to be the custodian of the law. 3 forms of government. I didn't do government in school. The sciences I did. The legislature will make the law. Judiciary interprets. Executive, what do? They implement.
Absolutely.
So, if those that are supposed to ensure that the law is not broken are the ones breaking the law, then it is shocking. Look at the ex-Zazaki's case. They've said no case against ex-Zazaki, even federal courts. And it's so funny that if this same federal courts rules to favor the federal government, they will take it. That's when you start hearing we got a court judgment. We got an ex parte. But now this same court has said, let him go. You don't want to let him go.
Why?
Why?
Well, you know that both of them are charging 2 billion naira to the respondents, both DSS and Malami, because of the trample on their freedom of movement and also damages as well.
Okay, part of the gravamen of justice dispensation, at the heart of which is the right to fair hearing, Section 36 of the 1999 Constitution. And Section 36 simply means, it has quite a number of provisions. It means that, look, there is a procedure under which you can be charged to court, and you have rights even when you are accused, and you are considered innocent until you are proven guilty. There is also, within the justice dispensation system, the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, May 2015, the last piece of legislation that President Jonathan signed into law, and it's being applied. What it means is that, look, you cannot delay justice unnecessarily, because justice delayed is justice denied. So, and that's part of the point that, counsel to Nnamdi Kanu and Ohanaeze Ndigbo are making. If this man has committed any offense, you can't keep holding on to him indefinitely. Let him appear in court and have the right to defend himself. Now, the state has gone ahead to amend the charges from 5 counts, from a 5-count charge to a 7-count charge. The court of Justice Binta Nyako, before whom is expected to appear on October 21, that's on Thursday,
yes,
has served both the prosecution and defense counsel a notice, a hearing notice, and it spells out the expectations of the court and the procedure. But what, people expect is that, look, there'll be no hanky-panky, and that the justice administration process would continue apace, and he will have the opportunity to enjoy his rights under the Constitution, the main one being the right to fair hearing. The political side of it is the intervention of Ohanaeze Ndigbo in the Nnamdi Kanu case. Ohanaeze Ndigbo has said, look, he must be produced in court, because you really cannot try a man behind his back when he's already in your custody and enough notice has been served. So what they expect is that nobody will now come and say, oh, the DSS, the Department of State Services, refused to produce Nnamdi Kanu because, he has the right to defend himself within the law in a court of competent jurisdiction. And Ohanaeze Ndigbo raised a number of points additionally. That one, why is it that the federal government of Nigeria will be discussing and negotiating with Miyetti Allah, which in some other jurisdiction is considered a terrorist organization? But then, some other groups in Nigeria, the government will say we don't negotiate with them, we don't talk to them because they have been proscribed or we consider them terrorists. 2, the same Ohanaeze Ndigbo says that, look, the issues that Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB are fighting for, they are issues that are related to the political fortunes and the place of the Igbos within the Nigerian Federation. 3, they called on the delegation led by Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezeife to make sure that they appear in court on Thursday, and to keep an eye on the proceedings with regard to Nnamdi Kanu and ensure that justice is done. These are the issues. As regards Zakzaki and his wife, this is a fundamental rights enforcement suit on both sides. You can't just seize a man's passport. Only a court of law, a court of proper jurisdiction can hold on to your passport.
Thank you for that clarification.
Right? So, and that is not the case in this matter. What Femi Falana, SAN, the lawyer to the Zakzakis is saying is that at one point the passport was seen with the Nigerian Intelligence Agency. At another time, it was said that the passport was with the Department of State Services. On another occasion, the lawyers went to Nigeria Immigration Service to get another passport for the couple. They were told that their passports have been flagged by the Department of State Services. Okay, which court of law gave that order? So the main argument here, and I hope that they will go to court, they will be allowed to have a day in court and pursue their matter, because there is the right to property involved. There is the right to the freedom of movement involved, and there is also the right to fair hearing, and there is even all of this relating to the right to life and the dignity of the human person. Whatever the issues are, whatever the politics is, the rights of individuals should be respected. This is the main point with regard to both Kanu and the Zakzakis.
We'll take our final story. Musician Folarin Falana, better known by his stage name Falz, on Sunday during the 2021 Celebration, an annual music festival in memory of Fela Kuti, the late Afrobeat.
My wonderful people, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I appreciate your massive support in this channel. Before, if it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important.